talk about whatever. Cross the line and time will see if you and me could finally be back to being the trouble that we used to be. But I don't want it. You can't have me. You had your time, so now you got nothing.
Hey, Bitsy, what are you cooking in here?
Vegemite. My old roommate from Australia got me onto it. Slathered on toast, and you'll never have jam again. What are you listening to? Oh, you remember that band I showed you, Federal Ave?
I cannot stop listening to them. Here. That's yummy.
Thank you. Wow, they're really good. You'll have to show these guys to someone at work. Imagine if Audify featured them on their platform. They'd blow up.
You know I can't do that.
Why not? They're fantastic.
Well, music companies care about one thing, and it's not music. Honestly, if I went to our A&R guys with a band like Federal Ave with 600 followers and 400 monthly listeners, I would get laughed right out of the room because all they care about is social influence.
Well, still think they're great.
Yeah, so do I, Bitsy. So do I. Oh, but you know exactly what type of artist Audify promotes.
Morning.
I am so in love with Turnley's latest single. Obsessed! It's so fire!
So fire!
Audify is struggling, people. Streaming is a crowded field that's just getting more crowded by the day. And that's why at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, Audify Inc. has officially partnered with Dispatch.
Shut the front door.
Eric?
Anyone who's been on the internet knows Dispatch. Their proprietary algorithms guide users into chat rooms based on their interests. Basically, Dispatch is the largest online chat room on the web.
And if this partnership goes as planned, we won't just be a streamer anymore.
We'll be a social.
The first of its kind. All right, in the coming weeks, we're going to be throwing a launch party to announce the merger. In the meantime, I encourage you all to try out the new Synchro app in its beta mode before the launch. Great? Back to work, everyone.
Charlotte? Charlotte, hi, do you have a minute?
No, I'm getting on a conference call.
I want to take the lead on the launch party.
Oh, is that so?
If you really want the party to be special, you're gonna need someone spearheading the effort. Someone with a vision.
Amanda, I really don't think you have the qualifications for something like this.
Oh no, but being a marketing associate makes me the perfect candidate for this job because I already make sure that across all of our campaigns, our brand is accounted for and I know exactly what you want. Nobody knows Audify's brand better than I do, and I'll deliver.
Amanda, this isn't just a party we're having. No, this is Audify's rebirth. This is our way of showing the world that we're back and we're not going anywhere. You've never been point on any project before.
Charlotte.
I can't risk having...
Charlotte, you started Audify because Jane Michael at Capitol saw something in you and she gave you a chance. I can do this.
For your sake, let's hope so.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Get out of here, I'm late.
Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't let you down. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Amanda?
I'm sorry. I'm leaving. It's totally fine. I got this. Not worried at all. Bitsy, if this works and I get VP, I get to pitch to artists. I get to build my own campaigns.
I'm so happy for you, Amanda. This is such wonderful news.
You're gonna get some good news soon, too. Okay? I know it. We gotta get you cooking again. We gotta get you in front of the right people.
What I'm interested in is what comes next. How do you even plan a party that quickly?
Ugh. Well, I'm meeting Dispatch's director of consumer experience. He's gonna be my partner, apparently, and then... Oh, well, there's so much to do. There's picking a venue, catering, floral, music, invitations. There's so much to do.
No. Tomorrow you start working. Tonight, Tonight we celebrate. I'm proud of you.
Celebrate. I knew you wouldn't stay up. It seems like we know similar people.
I'm looking at your playlist now. Who's Federal Ave? I've never heard of them.
Who's Federal Ave? Only the greatest avant rock band that's ever existed. You're welcome in advance for turning you on to them.
Why do I feel like avant rock is a made-up genre?
Okay, face for radio. What do you like?
Have you ever heard of radio plays?
I don't get it. I even get the same lunchbox as Fred and Michael, and they still won't sit with me at lunch. 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 Billy, why would you want to sit with someone who doesn't want to sit with you? Because Fred and Michael are so cool. They're on the chess team and everything. Chess team? What kids play chess?
Chess team? What kids play chess?
Whoa! Looks like you're about to tip over there. Let me grab these.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Where are we headed?
Over this way.
I'll just leave them here.
Sir, where's your name tag?
Excuse me?
Security requires all visitors to have a name tag.
Oh, I got put on mail duty, so must have missed him.
Well, you still need a name tag.
How about this? I just tell you my name. Sam. This is normally the part where you introduce yourself.
I'm the VP of Content and Marketing with Autopie. You know, the point of a name tag is to identify yourself, so we don't have to introduce ourselves. So we know you are who you say you are.
You want to see my license?
Amanda, can you please tell this gentleman that all visitors are required to wear a name tag?
Oh, I mean, yes, that is corporate policy.
I have another question. Is this a gradual thing? Becoming a corporate cog, I mean? Or you just wake up one day and start using terms like corporate policy?
Excuse me, I don't know who you are, but I think...
You know what I think it is? The circulated air. Makes everyone start to think alike.
Okay, you know what? It was really so nice to meet you. I think it's time for you to go now.
Ah, I see you have met.
Excuse me?
Amanda, this is Sam, Dispatch's Director of Consumer Experience.
Are you kidding me?
I don't think she's kidding.
Sam's a real rising star. He comes highly recommended. I think you two will get along quite nicely.
Thanks, Charlotte.
So, I put together a little strategy plan to help expedite the process.
I think if it's more than 150 pages, technically it's called a novella.
Okay. Well, our first step here is going to be finding an artist to headline the party. We just recently closed a multi-million-dollar deal to secure Turnley's exclusive music rights, so Charlotte wants her to be the one headlining the party. Don't worry, I've already arranged to sit down. Now, if you turn to page 25...
Amanda, right? Why don't we take a breath? A big one.
Oh, no, Sam. We don't have time to breathe.
Ah, but we do. See? You smell that?
Smell what?
Disinfectant and glass cleaner. Two of my least favorite scents. From now on, let's meet outside. Being in nature inspires me.
Okay, I already put together an entire strategy plan.
Listen, I appreciate how prepared you've come. I do. The thing is, this really isn't how I like to work.
No? Okay. So how is it that you like to work, Sam?
I told you. My office is anywhere the sun is shining. See you tomorrow.
Can't wait. He's arrogant and entitled. And that wink. Oh, he gave me the most condescending wink.
I've always wanted someone to wink at me. I don't know if anyone's ever actually winked at me before.
You know, I spent 12 hours on that strategy plan and he just took one glance at it.
You're turning your wrist too much.
What?
You should try a lighter ball. You'll have more control. Honestly, this Sam just sounds like he doesn't understand what Audify's looking for.
No, worse, he doesn't care. You know, I'm gonna have to take the lead on this because if I just let him walk around with that smug face and those relaxed fit jeans, you know what happens?
Yes.
The party flops, and who gets blamed?
You do.
I do, Bitsy.
Maybe even fired too.
You didn't have to say that last part.
I don't know that I've ever met an Amanda I've actually liked. The lady that works at the library, the mean one always reading the newspaper. Her name's Amanda.
Fascinating.
And Mom's friend, the one that shouts at you every time you touch a refrigerator. She's an Amanda too.
Look, by 8 a.m. tomorrow, I need to read through this SEC report, finish drafting a compensation package, not to mention still
Are you trying to tell me something?
For someone who claims to be self-aware, it's not really your strong suit. Okay, look, it's not your work partner that's making you unhappy. You realize that? I mean, you've been like this ever since...
Please don't say Rebecca.
I know it can't be easy. Okay, she's bouncing around Europe having the time of her life and you're here, living in your brother's guest house.
Is this meant to be comforting?
No, I'm just saying, I get it. Okay, she's seeing a professional soccer player and you're...
Seriously? You're really bad at this.
Finally.
The time keeps changing. And I keep changing.
I listen to Federal Ave. Great stuff. I could totally imagine my grandmother blasting them at bingo. I'm kidding, kind of. I really do like them though. They have such a specific sound.
What did I tell you? Avant rock.
It's officially a genre. What's your name?
Music Girl 411.
Wow. That must be a pain for baristas. Is it because we work at the same company? That's why you don't want to tell me your name, isn't it? Well, will you at least tell me if you're Team Audify or Team Dispatch? Good call. I mean, the employee handbook does clearly state that inter-office flirting is strictly prohibited.
If you think I'm flirting with you, you got the wrong impression.
Well, maybe you'll tell me who you are after I quit.
You're leaving the company?
Yeah. I've officially decided to become a full-time Federal Ave groupie. I hope they accept my application. Fingers crossed. Glad to see you brought your comfortable shoes.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize it was gonna be such a hike to get here.
It's well worth it for the view, don't you think?
Yeah, for sure. Really nice view. Sam, what are we doing here?
Work, obviously. What better place to brainstorm than outside, surrounded by life?
Oh, I don't know, maybe a place that has tables and chairs.
Take a walk with me.
More walking.
I mean, I'm speaking objectively when I say there is absolutely nothing appealing about her music. That's not my opinion, that's fact.
Yeah, well, my entire company, including my boss, disagrees with your facts.
You like listening to Turnley. Is that what you're telling me? She never sings about anything that matters. It's just these mindless catchphrases like every other pop princess. But that's what you enjoy.
Well, who I enjoy doesn't really matter. I mean, the fact is that Turnley's won Grammys. I mean, she was on the cover of Vogue.
Ooh, the cover of Vogue?
Okay, look, people love her. She is a cultural icon.
Look, why did Audify become so popular? Because of megastars? Because of celebrities and magazine covers? Audify was a place for new, fresh voices to tell their stories. Now it's a place that gives out awful contracts to starving musicians while promoting artists who don't need promotion. That's why Audify's struggling.
So, wait, is that it? You're reading our financial reports now, huh?
You know how Charlotte wants us to come up with the tagline for the rebranding?
Uh-huh.
I think we found it. Audify forgot its roots. Please give us another chance. I'm open to constructive criticism.
Sam, brands evolve, okay, and people do too.
Did you bring your novella?
Sam, this is not a novella, okay? This is streaming statistics that I've compiled because we're pitching to Turnley.
You're not actually going to read that to her, are you?
No, of course I'm not going to read it. I have it memorized.
I see. I see. You know what you need?
Why do I have a feeling you're going to tell me?
Sit. Sit.
Oh,
Sit.
Sam.
On the count of 3, I'm going to scream as loud as I can.
Oh, please don't do that.
I want you to scream with me.
Sam, no.
Sometimes a good scream is all you need to get in touch with yourself.
Sam, please don't do that, please.
Listen, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that people respond to authenticity. This?
Okay.
This is not that. Ready?
No.
Okay, from your stomach, okay?
Oh.
1.
Sam.
2.
Do not
3.
scream.
You didn't scream.
Yeah, of course I didn't scream. You know what? How's this? I'm gonna let you be authentic and scream in the middle of a public park and make fun of the brand that you're supposed to work for. And you know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna go and sign the biggest superstar on the planet. How does that sound?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Ugh.
That was pretty good.
Are you coming or what?
So I could either buy a Frappa Mocha Chocolate or put a down payment on a house. Hope the coffee's good.
There she is.
Turnley, hi. Hello, I'm Amanda. It's so nice to finally meet you.
You're late.
Actually, you said 3 o'clock, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Again, it's so nice to finally meet you.
She's really a huge fan. This is a dream come true for her.
Is that so?
Yeah. Yeah, total dream come true. I just love your music.
Thank you.
You should hear this one. Belting in the car, singing in the office. Turnley this, Turnley that.
That's adorable. Listen, Alice.
It's Amanda.
Right. I'm leaving for Rome in an hour, and I've only worked out once today. I don't want to play your party. Convince me otherwise.
Okay. So when people hear the name Turnley, they think of not you, the person, they think of the brand. They think of a fashion icon. They think of a musical genius who survived the drudgery of a middle-class upbringing with really only $100,000 from her parents. And that rags to riches mentality, that rise into stardom, that's Audify.
Yeah. Stacy, can you make sure that Frederick has my slippers for the car ride? Thank you. I'm sorry, you were saying?
So I have actually compiled some streaming statistics I think you will find particularly interesting. Yeah, and I think that once you really see what our outreach looks like, you're gonna just be so on
Can
board.
I level with you? I don't like your music. In fact, honestly, I'm not so sure I'd even call it music. But my opinion doesn't matter, because you're at the top. You've taken your career as high as it can go, right? Well, no. That's not exactly true. It's not exactly true, is it? Synchro is about to be the first social media music streamer in the world. Think about that for a second. We're about to upend an industry. You want to be a brand? That's fine. There's lots of brands. But if you headline our party and you become the face of synchro, you'll be a revolutionary. But you gotta go work out, fly off to Europe, so we'll let you go.
I'm so sorry.
Stacy!
What was that?
What was what?
You insulted her and then you left in the middle of the conversation and you didn't even pick up the tab.
I already told you. I can't afford coffee at a place like that. This is more my vibe.
Sam, do you think this is funny? If we screw this up, we blow.
Aren't you gonna get that?
Hello? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. I understand. She's in. Turnley's in.
You're welcome.
So Turnley called and asked, well, actually demanded that we book the Birchwood.
Trendy place downtown?
Yeah, it's the one. Just make sure that when we go that you wear something that isn't this, because they're very image conscious.
No problem. Thanks. You want one?
No, I'm okay, thanks. Hey, I really should have said this before, but you really did kind of save the day back there, so thanks.
See you tomorrow, Amanda.
Yeah, I'll have the Jumbo Supreme, extra relish on that.
You still don't have a venue locked?
Not yet, but we...
Amanda, we can't move forward until we have a venue.
Right, but we couldn't lock down a venue until we had Turnley on board, and now we do, so...
Amanda, you told me I could count on you. You said if I gave you a chance, you'd deliver.
Yeah, I know.
Please, don't make me regret my decision.
I made you a playlist.
A playlist? Wow, very bold move, mister.
I wanted to repay the favor for showing me Federal Ave.
I don't think anyone's made me a playlist since middle school.
Amanda, do you want some? Yeah, I'll try in a second.
Well, I can't wait to see what's on this, but I've got to go.
So soon? Hot date?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, I'll let you go then. Sweet dreams, music girl.
You too, face for radio.
What your father is trying to say is that when you try and fit in with other kids, you don't get to show them you. Why you're special, Billy, is because of who you are. Do you understand? I think so. Don't ever try and be someone you're not. Way too much effort.
It's good, right?
How long did you say it took you to put this together?
When's the last time you laughed?
I have work to do.
I'm serious. I don't remember the last time I heard you laugh.
As your brother, word of advice, don't quit your day job.
Sir, I don't want to have to tell you again.
Well, this is ridiculous. We're just gonna go walk around.
Hi. Hello. I'm Amanda. I think maybe we spoke over the phone. What is going on here?
What's going on is I explained to your colleague that jeans aren't permitted inside the Birchwood.
What do you want me to do? Wait outside?
Okay. You know what? I am so sorry. He actually didn't know that there was a dress code. So, right, Sam? Aren't you sorry?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you spend all day criticizing what your patrons wear.
Sam?
And you know what? Let's be honest. It's because I'm not wearing a shirt with animals on it, isn't it?
Sam?
Just cross the line, buddy. I'm not gonna let you sit here and assault me in my club. I like big cats. They're gorgeous.
Well, thanks for sharing.
Okay. You know what? He actually did not mean to insult you.
No.
Not at all. He's just, he didn't sleep well. So he's really tired and cranky, and he hasn't had his morning cup of coffee yet.
Oh, really? And you know what? Neither have I.
Sam! Sam, really? I told you to dress nice. You don't own a pair of khakis, but you don't care about looking professional?
I don't think a pair of pants makes me better at my job.
Unbelievable.
You know, my girlfriend used to do this.
Do what?
This silent treatment thing you're doing right now. Whenever she'd get mad, she'd just shut down. Wouldn't say a word to me for days.
Yeah, well, Sam, I can understand the urge. I didn't know you had a girlfriend.
I said girlfriend? I meant ex-girlfriend. We broke up. She broke up with me, actually. Not important. She said I wasn't going places. Not that I'm bitter. Hardly think about her at all anymore.
I could tell.
I'm sorry. I'll go into Birchwood later and I'll apologize.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll do the job. I mean, Sam, come on, you really didn't have to insult the man right to his face.
You're completely right. And I shouldn't have worn jeans. But it got me thinking. I have a new tagline idea.
Sam, please, not now.
Synchro. We don't do denim. Boom. What do you think?
Yeah. No.
You don't like that one? That's fine. I have another. Synchro. Your very large music conglomerate. You don't like that one either? Man, I'm really trying.
Yeah, okay. How about synchro? Give in to the groove.
Give into the groove.
Move to the beat.
Okay. Pretty much the same thing as the last one, but yeah, nice.
Got music?
I thought you said you were in marketing?
You okay?
Yeah, it's my brother. Said he's working late again. Not only does he hate his job, but he works like 15 hours a day. I realized this morning, I don't remember the last time I heard him laugh.
Maybe you should like take him out of the house. Getting out always helps me get out of a funk.
I would, but the problem is, Paul doesn't like doing anything.
Come on, there's gotta be something he likes doing.
Let me think. Nope, nothing.
Nothing? He likes doing nothing?
No, I wish he liked doing nothing. He doesn't even like that. He likes nothing.
What about bowling? No, I'm serious. My roommate and I go all the time. It's a lot of fun.
You know, I'll be honest. I would have never looked at you and thought, bowler.
Well, I mean, I'm no pro, but it's always a good time, whether you're good or not. I think your brother would like it, you know? Who doesn't like knocking a bunch of pins down? It's very cathartic.
Not for Paul. Nothing's cathartic for Paul. But I'll make sure he comes with.
I just need a minute to stretch.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, look who decided to show up.
This is my brother, Paul.
It's really nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you.
Pleasure.
You two any good?
I don't remember, actually. I haven't bowled in a very long time.
Now I remember why.
Amanda, add 2 more names to the scoreboard. We're playing doubles.
All right, so remember, when you throw it, just make sure your wrist is straight, and then just bend your leg and release with power.
I feel bad. Should I step in?
Please don't. I'm really enjoying this.
Your leg, you gotta make sure your wrist is straight and keep.
Yeah, I know how to bowl. Thank you.
So how'd you two meet?
Online, actually. She was looking for a roommate, and I had just graduated from college and I needed one. Her story's kind of sad, though. She used to be a chef back in Australia, and then one day this big food critic came in and completely tore apart her chef special.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What'd she make?
Filet mignon with a blueberry glaze.
Steak and blueberries?
Hey, she thought it was gonna be her signature dish.
I see.
She hasn't cooked for anyone besides me since.
She knows what she's doing.
By the way, we still need a DJ. I think maybe we need someone hot, but not too hot. Somebody that goes with Turnley's brand.
I'm on it.
All right. Looks like you're up.
Wish me luck.
No way. You're on the opposing team.
Yeah.
That woman is a nut job, Sam. I mean, the entire night Bitsy was yelling in my ear that I wasn't releasing with power. Plenty of power. Besides, I thought my release was quite adequate. Hey, you got a message. Whoa,
hold on.
What is this? Are you in a chat room? Who's Music Girl 411?
It's really not worth talking about.
Actually, it looks like you've been doing quite a bit of talking.
Can I have my laptop back, please?
Wow. Look at you with all the witty banter.
Okay.
So, who's the mystery woman?
I don't know yet.
Where's she work?
Either at Audify or Dispatch. I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. She live on this side of town?
I mean, I didn't ask for her address.
Okay. What are you gonna tell me next? You don't even know her name?
Yeah, I know her name. Music Girl 411.
Oh, yeah. This sounds promising.
Look, we're doing this anonymous thing. It's hard to explain.
No, I think I get the picture.
It's not that I don't want to meet her.
No?
It's that she doesn't want to meet me.
Well, good luck with Music Girl. Night, Sam.
I know we're keeping this anonymous, but if I continue racing home each night to see what message Music Girl 411 sent me, my sleep schedule is really gonna suffer. Call me crazy, but I feel we have a connection.
Connection.
And maybe in person, our conversation will be awkward and stilted.
Yeah.
And we'll end up talking about the weather.
Exactly.
But maybe I'm not crazy and there's actually something here. Either way, don't you want to find out? So, Music Girl, would you take a walk with me sometime?
No.
Amanda, how could you keep this from me? An anonymous online pen pal? How scandalous. Do you have any idea who he could be?
Well, I mean, I know that he works for either Audify or Dispatch because nobody else has access to Synchro's beta site, but I mean, Audify has over 1,000 employees. Dispatch has over 500.
So he could be anyone. Ooh. Do you think it's a brown noser from work?
Eric? No, definitely not. I hope not.
So when are you gonna meet him?
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Wait, am I missing something here?
Yeah, Bitsy, we work for the same company. I can't risk that, like, something is gonna happen that I've been talking to another employee. I mean, I have to be really careful here.
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
Not buying what? Okay, look, whoever he is, right now he's got this image of me, you know, and I'm fun, and I'm quick-witted. I mean, what if I show up and he takes one look at me and he realizes that he doesn't like the real me?
Fair point, yes. You can't possibly live up to your online persona. Online, no one gets food stuck in their teeth. Ew, or sweaty hands. But I know the real Amanda, and she's spectacular. And whoever this mystery guy is gonna think so too. I'm gonna go make some ravioli now.
Guess who I booked for the party?
Oh.
DJ Birds. Famous enough that you'd recognize his name, but not too famous where you'd recognize his face.
Yeah, I didn't recognize any of that, and I don't think that Turnley is gonna be happy performing after someone named DJ anything, so I think you should find somebody else.
Alrighty, you got it.
Why are you so happy?
Happy? What's wrong with being happy?
Nothing's wrong with being happy, you're just acting different. I don't know, something's up, I can tell.
Alright. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, I put out a call to the Birchwood, and they said that finally the manager should get back to me by the end of the day.
Perfect.
Yeah, I know. And then I do have a meeting with the florist later. I was thinking maybe we do like pink and blue decorations to go with company colors, you know?
Works for me.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
I don't know, you're just not usually this agreeable.
What? Happen to think blue and pink go well together.
Okay. Whatever you say.
You know what? I think we have our menu.
Hey, Bitsy, you're up late. What are you cooking there?
I'm just fiddling around. Watching how hard you've been working lately has me feeling a bit inspired, actually.
Turnley's reps called. Apparently, you promised her the Birchwood, and now, for some reason, it's not available.
Yeah, I know. And I'm so sorry. I have been trying to get in contact with the manager.
Turnley's threatening to walk Amanda.
So let her walk. We'll find a new Turnley in 2 seconds.
I don't want to let her walk, Sam.
Charlotte, I will smooth things over with Turnley. I promise.
Oh, please tell me that you guys haven't completely wasted the entire week.
Taglines. You want taglines? Well, great, because I've got taglines. Like, so many taglines.
Guys, it's more than just your jobs on the line here.
What do you mean?
This merger isn't just about expansion. We're trying to win back the trust of our shareholders. And if we don't, if the board feels that the merger isn't successful, they're gonna clean house.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, now you do. So when you decide to go rogue, remember, this doesn't just affect you.
I can't tell. Do you think Charlotte's happy with how things are going, or?
Sam, do you think this is funny? If we screw this up, people are gonna lose their jobs.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay.
Oh, says the person who doesn't actually care if Audify folds.
Wow, really?
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I just meant... I mean, if it weren't for you, we would have booked the Birch, but when we first walked in... Okay, look, I'm not intentionally trying to blame you for everything.
Oh, I'm glad to know it's not intentional.
I mean, a lot of this really is your fault. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking.
Perfect. I was waiting for you to say that. 'Cause I have to run. I have a date.
A date? What? You?
What's that face? Are you suggesting it's such a crazy idea that a woman might find me attractive?
No.
It's all right. My brother says the same thing. Let's pick this up later. Amanda? Everything's gonna be okay. Okay? Okay. Okay. Oh.
Are you all right?
You know this is the first date I've been on since Rebecca?
Mm-hmm.
Dating can't be that different, right? You go, you chat for a couple hours, you think she's the one, she doesn't return your phone calls. How much could have changed, right?
You know the last time I was on a date?
No, when?
Me neither. Stop asking me for advice.
Sweating. I never sweat. I think I'm actually nervous. How do I look?
You look like you.
Devilishly attractive.
More like a man who can't take a hint. What's with the t-shirt?
He'll be wearing a Federal Ave t-shirt and sitting on the north bench at Beachside Park.
How romantic. Sounds lovely.
Sam? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I asked you first.
I'm sorry, I really don't have time for this right now.
Are you expecting someone?
As a matter of fact, I am. She'll be here any minute, so.
Nice shirt.
What are you all dressed up for?
I'm meeting Bitsy. Good luck on your date.
Okay.
How could it be Sam? I don't understand. Online, he's so...
Sweet.
Yes. He's sweet, thoughtful, and generous. And then at work, he's so...
Frustrating.
So frustrating, yes. And stubborn and arrogant. I mean, how is it possible that that same person could be so...
different online.
Can you stop finishing my sentences?
So where is he now?
What? Who?
Sam.
Oh.
You just left him at the park?
What was I supposed to do?
I bet he's still there. What guy?
No. You think so? I shouldn't have done that, Bitsy. What was I supposed to do? I can't just, like, call him up and apologize. I mean, what am I supposed to say to him at work? How am I supposed to act around him now?
Well, the way I see it is you have 3 options.
Okay.
You tell him the truth.
Nope. Can't do that.
You get to know him better, then decide if you want to tell him the truth.
I mean, I don't even think he's over his ex-girlfriend. Just the other day, he was going on and on about her. I'm not gonna put myself out there for somebody who's clearly still in love with their ex. What's the third option?
Quit your job and change your identity.
Oh, wow, thanks for your help.
Okay, so option 2 then?
Yeah.
Good, good. Yeah, I would have voted for option 2 as well. I'll help out, don't worry.
Bitsy? Bitsy, no.
Okay.
Bitsy, I mean it. I can deal with this myself. No meddling.
Me? Meddle? Never.
And why are you saying it like that?
Like what?
Like you're gonna meddle.
Amanda, relax.
I'm not gonna meddle.
I feel like you're gonna meddle.
So Bitsy just emailed me. She said you invited her over to cook for us?
Why would I do that?
I don't know. But when I told her that we had plans, she said, great, see you at 7.
I'll talk to Amanda at work.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry about your date. Personally, though, I think it's for the best. I mean, think about it. Do you really want to meet somebody that you found in a chat room? I mean, she could be a nut job, or worse, a tax evader. Anyway, I think you dodged a bullet on that one.
Good night, music girl.
Right here.
So, I finally got through to our friend at the Birchwood. Took some pleading and begging and brabbing, but he agreed to let us have the time slot.
Bribed him?
Yep. VIP tickets to Turnley's next concert. Apparently, he's a big fan.
Why am I not surprised? She's in natural.
Annika, hi. I am so glad that we figured out that whole fiasco with the Birchwood.
Yeah, me too. It's actually Amanda, but
yeah, that's what I said. So anyway, I have an interview with Craze right after this promo shoot for Synchro, so if we could just speed it up.
Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and get you into your next look.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Allie. And let's try not to have any more mistakes, okay? I don't forgive twice. All right, team with me. Let's go. Oh, not the blue dress. Put it back. Thank you.
It's not my name. She's called me like 5 different A names.
Doesn't matter.
None of them are mine.
Did you ever stand someone up?
Wait, I'm sorry. What was that?
I don't think you would. You're too nice. I mean, how do you do that to a person? Tell them you're gonna be somewhere, make them shower, get dressed, sit in traffic, and wait. Because surely this person would call or text or let you know if they weren't coming. Who would do that to someone? I'm sorry, I just had a bad day.
Do you, wanna talk about it?
No, not really. That woman that I was waiting for at the park yesterday, she never showed up.
I'm sorry, Sam.
It's not your fault. So, apparently you and Bitsy are coming over for dinner later?
Wait, what?
Bitsy's been emailing my brother. She said she wants to come cook for us.
Oh, Bitsy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can talk to her when I get home later.
No, it's fine. I could use a home-cooked meal. If you wanted to come over, I mean.
Really think Paul's gonna be okay with that?
No, I'd imagine not. How's 7?
7 works.
Is this guy taking pictures of us?
Oh.
No thanks, pal. We're good.
Yeah, I think maybe if we just smile.
Yeah, I think he's trying. He wants us to pose.
Yeah. It's just like a
smile?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah, like that. I cannot believe that you put together a dinner with Sam and Paul. You promised me no meddling.
I didn't meddle.
Bitsy, this is the exact definition of meddling. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh, great. She brought groceries.
Paul, your house is so nice.
I know. And I'd like to keep it that way.
Ooh, kitchen.
Yeah, sure. Just make yourself right at home.
Hi.
Hey.
Wow, this place is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. What's over here?
I haven't cooked for anyone besides Amanda in a very long time.
Right. Well, why break tradition tonight? I'll order Chinese.
No. I'll need a sous chef.
Me? No. Unfortunately, that's not something I'm gonna do.
Fine. You're on dish duty then. The head chef never cleans up after herself.
Since when is that a thing?
I don't make the rules.
Was this you?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, you were adorable. I love all your little badges.
Well, what can I say? I was a very accomplished 5-year-old.
Is that Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah. He hasn't changed much.
No, he has not. I'm sorry for being such a pain to work with.
Pain, no. You're not a pain, you're just opinionated.
It's a very kind euphemism. You know why I took the job at Dispatch? Because I knew I could do it. It's comforting, knowing you're good at something. It's much easier to be comfortable than put yourself on the line, go after what you want. I admire that about you.
What?
You go after things.
Well, if Dispatch isn't where you want to be, then you really owe it to yourself to go and find wherever that place is. You know, find something that's really gonna make you happy. Like your radio place.
How'd you know that?
Oh, what?
That I make radio plays.
Oh, Paul told me yesterday, or the other day.
Yeah, he likes making fun of me about it. It's just a stupid hobby.
No, I don't think it's stupid.
Well, that's only because you haven't listened to one yet.
Can I?
Not a chance.
Oh, come on. Come on, I would love to hear one, seriously.
But I was starving. I didn't have any money. I didn't have a choice.
Billy, you always have a choice. Except when you're married. Then everything changes. What I meant to say is that stealing is wrong. It was just a little candy bar. And the thing is, I really wanted chocolate. There's a right way to live, Billy, and there's a wrong way. It's up to you to decide what kind of person you want to be.
You don't have to laugh for my benefit.
No, I'm not, seriously. That was so funny and it was sweet. You're really talented, Sam. You are. Do you do all the voices?
For Billy and the Mom, I use this voice-changing software. You can sound like anyone you want.
That's cool, so you just like...
But the show is called The Botched Family, and every episode, Billy, the son, gets into some sort of trouble and learns a lesson. It's like a sitcom, but for radio.
How did you get into all of this?
My grandfather was actually this big radio play actor back in the day, and he would play them for me when I was little.
Is that him? I see the resemblance.
Yeah. He was incredible. I miss him. This makes me feel like I'm still connected to him, you know? And I've always liked writing. I love figuring out what makes people tick. Crawling into their brain, taking notes.
That's what writing really is. And honestly, I think that's why I've thrived in a corporate setting. I can read minds.
You could read minds. So you write jokes, you do a million voices, and you can read minds. Wow, talk about the total package. Well, you know we have to put this to the test now, right?
Naturally.
So, tell me, what am I thinking right now?
This has gotten way out of hand.
We should probably check in on Bitsy and Paul.
Man, you are good.
You're making a mess!
If you're not gonna help, then wait outside.
This is my kitchen!
Not when I'm cooking.
Amanda! Tell your little friend here to pack her things. Now!
That is so rude. You need to calm down.
Calm down? You want me to calm down? How do you expect me to calm down when my kitchen looks like this?
Amanda, you got something in your hair. What?
You should not have done that.
God.
Why is no one listening to me?
You think Picasso never got paint on his shirt? You think Hemingway never got ink on his hands? Cooking is an art. Art is supposed to be messy. Why are you so quiet?
Quiet? I'm not quiet. I just had fun tonight, that's all. I know I complain about Sam, but he's kind of sweet.
Oh.
But when I talk to him, I don't know how to describe it other than I feel like I'm myself around him, you know? I think I'm gonna tell him, Music Girl.
Really?
Okay, don't read into it. It's just that he's not a bad guy. He deserves to know that he wasn't stood up, you know? That's it. He deserves that much.
You know why I never hired a housekeeper?
Because you don't like visitors?
No, because there's nothing more unsettling than having a stranger in your home. Touching your appliances. Oh, what a mess this is.
I don't know. Had a good time.
That's nice, Sam. I'm glad somebody did. If that's Bitsy, I swear I'm gonna lose it. I'm not in the mood for this. Oh, Rebecca.
I'm sorry for leaving you at the park. I saw you and I panicked, and I'm
Amanda?
the one who's been... What?
Who are you talking to?
Nobody. Sam, I need to tell you something.
I go first?
Sure.
My ex came over last night.
She did.
It's weird. I've been moping around the last 8 months, wishing she was in my life. I was just expecting this would feel a lot different. Sorry, I'm rambling. It's just a lot to process. Did I say that already?
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Oh, what did you want to tell me?
Nothing. It's not important.
Sure.
Yeah. Come on. We got a party in 5 days. Let's get to it.
So much to do, so little time.
Yeah. Yeah, diffuser-wise, I think that's the right call, because I really want the room to smell like a summer night. Oh, that's an actual scent. Perfect.
Yes, we need gluten-free options. I don't know why. There's a lot of gluten-free people in the music industry, apparently. Great.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
Good news. I got the new Synchro logo, and it's gonna look so great. And the press release is locked and ready. We just still don't have our tagline, though.
How do you normally come up with a tagline? It's the first step.
Well, you figure out what you're trying to say.
So what are we trying to say?
That's the problem. I don't know yet. What if we...
Maybe we should, Are you hungry? Wanna grab a bite?
Yeah. I could eat.
Good. Think you have enough relish on that?
It's not the hot dog that makes the meal, Sam. It's the toppings.
Wiser words have never been spoken.
You know, I'm thinking about the itinerary.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it kind of feel like we copied and pasted it from any launch party's playbook?
Well, that is kind of what we did.
I don't know, I just wish there was a way to like make the night a little bit more personal, you know?
Like what?
Well, like take the invitations, for example. They're all the same. It's a card, information about the party, place to RSVP, standard, right?
Sure.
But what if instead of formal invitations, we recorded invites and made them like funny and personalized?
Mr. Turbot, congratulations. You've been officially invited to the Synchro launch party next Friday at 7 p.m. Please present this recording at the door, along with your photo ID.
We still need to win over our shareholders, you know, make them understand why we're worth holding on to. So tell us, what about Audify do you love the most?
Audify feels like magic. I walk around with a world of music in my pocket. Audify just gets me. Their playlists are fire.
I understand everybody wants top 40 music, but what if we totally change up the party playlist and add in a bunch of bands that got Audify started in the first place? Like bands like Federal Ave. You know, I mean, we don't have to make everything about Turnley.
You know Federal Ave?
Yeah. I think they sound familiar, maybe?
It's funny. 3 weeks ago, I'd never heard of Federal Ave. Apparently, they're a lot more popular than I thought.
Weird. I just can't believe how much we got done so quickly. I mean, seriously, it feels like the time just...
Flew by?
Yeah. You want in on a secret? That's how you know you're having fun.
Oh, this is Rebecca. We have dinner plans tonight. Do you mind if I head out early?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. So, what's the plan? Is tonight the night you guys get back together?
Yeah. Guess that's the plan.
Good. Happy for you, Sam.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you later.
See ya.
Amanda, Charlotte would like to see you in her office.
Charlotte, Eric said that you wanted to see me.
Have a seat.
What's going on?
I just got another call from Turnley's representatives. Turnley's very upset. Again.
What? Why?
Well, apparently she heard from someone that you and Sam have some new ideas about the launch. She contacted the board and voiced her displeasure. Amanda, what is going on here?
Yes, we have been brainstorming some ideas, but they are a lot of fun. And I think that if Turnley actually saw what we've been doing, she would be...
I really thought I saw something in you. I really did. And now you've gone and lost us our headlining act? We still don't have a tagline.
No, I know, but I am working on it. It's...
Don't bother. I've reassigned it to Sophie and Helen.
Charlotte, why? I told you I could do it.
Honestly, I should just cut my losses and take you off this party altogether.
No, Charlotte, please. I'll fix this. Just give me a chance. The duck looks delicious, but I'm looking for an app that'll pair nicely, and I'm just not in the mood for a salad. Maybe a soup?
Sure. Sounds good.
No, not a soup. I'm not in the mood for soup.
Yeah, me neither. Soup. Who wants soup?
To be honest, I'm not really sure about the duck anymore. I love duck, I do, but I feel so guilty about eating caged animals.
Yes, me too, yeah. Especially when you have a piece of meat that's perfectly cooked, seasoned, charred just right. So guilty.
I missed coming here, didn't you? We practically paid rent on this table.
Yeah, we did.
What is it? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Do you think we had fun together?
What?
Amanda.
Sam, look, I know what you were gonna say.
Yeah, I got the email. We spent the last 2 days coming up with all these awesome ideas and you just throw them out? You don't even ask me?
Sam, I didn't have time. Charlotte asked me to go back to the old itinerary ASAP. What was I supposed to do?
I don't know. Maybe have some backbone? Maybe stand up for yourself?
What? And risk all of these people losing their jobs? No, I don't think so, Sam.
You know how they say first impressions are true? I should have listened to my gut about you.
Oh, why? Because I listen to my boss? Because I don't want to cause massive layoffs? Because I'm a corporate cog? What, is that it?
Precisely.
Okay. Well, you know what's just so amazing about you, Sam, is that you don't realize how much of a hypocrite you really are. I don't know if you know this, Sam, but you work for a corporation and you can think that it makes you so much better than everybody else. But the truth is, it doesn't make you better than anyone. It doesn't make you better. You know what it makes you? It makes you tiring to be around.
You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I am a hypocrite. But unlike you, I'm gonna do something about it. I'm done here.
Fine by me.
Stacy, can you move my 3 o'clock? I have a feeling this is gonna run late. I'm sorry, you were saying?
No, I was just saying that I went ahead and set the decorations and I emailed them to you. I CC'd Birchwood as well. And I want you to know that we did go back to the old playlist and the old menu as well.
Annie, I love that for us.
Yeah, so, really, I am just so curious what it is about synchro that, really excites you. Turnley?
Excuse you?
Well, it's just that you are about to be the brand ambassador, and I just wanted to know why you agreed to be the face of synchro.
Why I agreed to be the face of synchro. Right. Stacy, can you get me some snacks, please? Thank you. Well, I feel like Audify let me reach millions of people with my music. But now with Dispatch on board, I feel like people can really get to know me. Not just as a global mega superstar, but as a real person too. Sometimes I can't get a room at my favorite hotel. So I just need people to know that I have struggles too. I feel like it'll just help us connect on a deeper level. You know what I mean?
Totally, yeah. Just so brave.
Thank you.
Anytime, really.
But you want to know the real reason?
Yes.
I am never mad at that paycheck. Stacy, is the car ready? Stacy, and the snacks? All right, I'll call you later, Angela. This was great. Bye.
It's Amanda. I told you 1,000 times it's Amanda.
She changed everything and she didn't even tell me.
Okay, so, just so I'm understanding correctly. Amanda was told to do her job. She did it. And then you called her a corporate cog.
You don't get it. She completely went behind my back.
Went behind your back, right. Sit down.
No, I don't want to sit down.
Sit. Look, you're not gonna like what I have to say, but you're gonna listen anyway, all right?
And why is that?
Because I'm smarter than you, I'm more adept at handling office politics, and because I'm your older brother. Look, I admire how passionate you are. Okay, it's a great quality to have. But you're gonna have to decide if that's all you're ever gonna be. You know, is passionate. Passionate and single.
You're single too.
Passionate and living in your brother's guest house.
What's your point?
My point is, you don't always have to be such a rebel. You know, you're gonna rub people the wrong way and miss out on all kinds of opportunities for the things that you're passionate about. Sam, it's okay to compromise sometimes. You know, you just have to learn to pick your battles without making enemies along the way.
That was a nice little speech there.
It was, wasn't it? There's a reason I'm a very expensive lawyer, I guess.
Hey. Did you tell Amanda about my radio plays?
No. Why would I do that?
I don't know why, but I can't stop thinking about you. I don't know if I made the right decision. I kind of feel like I sold my soul. I wish I had a good excuse why I didn't show up. The truth is, I got scared. I got scared that once you knew who I was, you wouldn't want to talk to me anymore.
And maybe you still won't. But I've realized how much I've missed logging onto my computer at night and hearing your updates. So, any updates?
And you're sure it's her? I mean, you're positive.
I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. She was at the park the day I got stood up. She loves Federal Ave, and there's only like 5 people on the entire planet who know who they are. And if you didn't tell her about the radio plays, there's no other way she could have known.
Wow. Wow.
Amanda. It's Amanda. I mean, I had a feeling, but Amanda?
Sam, look, whatever this is, you need to end it fast. I mean, Amanda seems like a nice girl and all, but obviously she doesn't want anything serious.
You don't know that.
She wouldn't even tell you her name. I mean, she stood you up. Who's to say she's not gonna do it again? And for purely selfish reasons, I can't have that happening. You don't exactly mope in silence.
Charlotte, I just wanted to go over a few details for the launch. You all right?
You don't just wake up one morning and decide you're going to sell out. It doesn't work that way. It's a long and gradual process. You start a company, and you have such high aspirations. You want to change the way artists interact with their audience. And then the money comes, and a board does too. And you realize you don't run a company for artists anymore. You run it for shareholders.
Audify is so much more than that to so many people.
Not anymore, it's not.
But after the launch, we're gonna have a whole new facelift. Can I speak honestly? Sure, there is a lot more competition in the streaming market nowadays, but what if the real reason that Audify lost its footing is because it lost its vision? It lost its authenticity. I mean, maybe Sam was right. Audify was never about artists like Turnley. I mean, you founded this company because you were an awesome singer-songwriter, and you wanted to create a platform for other indie artists. And that is Dispatch's mission too, giving everyone a voice. That should be the center of this partnership. That should be the center of this launch party.
It's just a few days away. You can't overhaul an entire party.
Charlotte, I can do this if you let me.
The shareholders are going to kill me.
I don't think they will, and even if they hate it, is this a company for shareholders or for artists?
Thanks for coming.
Nice spot. Where'd you find it?
I talked to Charlotte. She's in. On your vision.
My vision?
For the lunch. Small, intimate, homespun. She's in.
You're kidding.
She said if we could pull it off, we could do it.
Listen,
What?
I was wrong to get upset with you. You were just trying to protect Audify. I was being arrogant, standing on principles.
No. I should have kept you in the loop. I should have treated you like a partner.
So we can both agree that you're at fault here.
So, how was your dinner with Rebecca?
It was good. Enlightening. I ended things.
You did? Why?
This is something you said, actually. It's easy to settle. I think it's about time I started going after the things I want.
Well, what do you say we start with this party?
Tell me what you need.
Well, a venue for starters. I mean, if I cancel the Birchwood, we're gonna need a place to host this thing, and the party is in 2 days. I have no idea how to find a venue in 2 days.
I might have an idea.
Absolutely not.
Paul, when have I ever asked you for anything?
Often. You ask me for things all the time.
It's the perfect space. It's scenic and quiet.
Yeah, and I work hard to keep it that way.
You might have fun.
I'm gonna take a page out of your brother's playbook. Paul, I'm gonna level with you here.
Oh, this should be good.
If you let us have the party in your backyard, I can't promise that your rugs won't get dirty.
No, you can't.
I can't promise you that things won't get moved out of place or that people won't step on your grass.
Precisely.
But you know what I can promise you? If you let us have the party in your backyard...
I'll move out of your guest house. The biggest update in my life is more of a realization I've had. You see, I had this work partner, and I've realized that ever since I met her, my life has completely imploded. Because of this woman, I have to start looking for a new apartment. I realized I had to end things with my ex, and worst of all, I had to have a heart-to-heart with my brother. To top it off, her and I have a massive project we've been working on, and I feel like we're completely unprepared for it. Beat that, music girl. What's new in your world?
Well, if I may say so myself, it sounds like meeting this woman was exactly what you needed. What's new with me? Well, for starters, I'm starting to feel more comfortable in my own skin at work. I also have a big work project at the moment, and for the first time, I feel good about the direction it's heading in. Is it too forward of me to ask if you have a date to the launch party?
Yes, that is very forward. And how'd you know I was planning on going?
I had a feeling. And it's company mandated.
Well, then I guess at least this time I know you'll show.
Touché. Oh, no, that's not good.
We're gonna need a bigger table. Music is life. That's
awful.
Yeah, well, what can you do?
Change it?
Now? It's already been approved. I mean, it's pretty risky, don't you think? I mean, if you change it now and Charlotte doesn't like
Sam.
it.
I figured out what we're trying to say. I think I can get it done.
You know, I was thinking of bringing a date to the party.
Oh, a date? Really?
Just want to make sure that's okay with you.
Yeah, why would it not be okay?
No reason.
Oh, one more thing.
Yeah?
Catering.
Can't do it. I won't.
Bitsy, you are my best friend in the entire world. I would never ask you to do something like this. Okay, I realize that I just asked you to come and help me set up. But this is what you were meant to do, and it's about time that you remembered that.
Amanda, I don't want to screw up your party. When we cut our contract with the venue, we lost our caterer. We need you. Bitsy, we need you. You are an artist in the kitchen. You are far and away the best chef I've ever seen in my life.
I can't cook a whole party myself.
I said we lost our caterer. Didn't say we lost our staff.
Are you sure?
Yes, you got this.
Amanda, I wanted to apologize for telling Turnley about your plans. Honestly, I thought you were going to ruin the party and get us all laid off. I could have been more wrong. This looks incredible.
Oh, thanks, Eric.
Hey.
Look at you. Blazer and everything.
If there was ever a time to break it out of the closet. Look at you. Showered and everything.
Hey, you know how I do it.
You look beautiful.
Marjorie, I need those onions, julienne. Take those out to the party, Enid. Rufus, I need more spice on those potatoes.
Steak and blueberries? Oh. It's actually quite delicious. You know, my law firm's looking for a new caterer. You interested? All right, then. See you out there.
Face the music. Live your truth. I don't recall approving that one.
I know. Our company lost itself trying to be something that it's not, and I think that it's time that we face the music, you know, admit that we took a wrong turn, and course correct. I mean, that is how we get people's trust back, by being honest. You know, and now with Synchro, people are gonna have a place to voice their truth through music.
You know, most people are too timid or too cynical to ever really let themselves shine. You'd be amazed at how many acquaintances I have, people that I've known for years that I don't really know. But I look around this party and I feel we've finally met. It's perfect. The tagline, it's perfect.
Oh.
I love it.
Oh, I'm so glad.
You really pulled this off.
Couldn't have done it without Sam.
Well, come Monday morning, you and I should have a little talk. Yeah, I think a title change is in order. How does VP sound to you?
I don't know what to say.
Okay, well, that's a first. You don't have to say anything. Look at this. You earned it. You earned it.
Sounds good. We'll talk about it Monday.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, Sam. You really pulled it off. Party looks great.
Thanks. Hey, I wanted to apologize for getting off on the wrong foot when we first met.
Sam, don't sweat it. It's a name tag. I don't think you're going to need one of those anytime soon. Corporate's thrilled with how everything turned out.
I appreciate that.
You know, Amanda showed me your radio play.
She did?
I thought it was hysterical. And heartwarming. And creative.
Really?
How'd you like to develop a series with us? On our podcast network.
I mean, yeah, yes.
Yes. We'll be in touch.
I got the radio play from Paul. He snuck into your room when you were at work and he emailed them to me. Apparently, he's a secret fan.
Amanda, I don't know what to say.
No one's ever done something like that for me before.
Well, you did all the hard work. I just made the introduction.
Thank you.
Look at Paul. He doesn't even care that people are messing up his pool noodles anymore.
Well, 3 different people came up to me and told me how much they love Bitsy's food. She's a hit.
Good.
Listen, Amanda.
I'll be right back.
Wait, where are you?
Look up, Sam.
You know you don't have a face for radio, right?
I didn't think Music Girl was gonna show up. I hoped.
Sam. All in all, would you call tonight a success?
Yeah. I think I would.
Today I got a message from you. You said you wanna meet around 2. My apartment, let's be together, and we can sit and talk about whatever. Cause tonight in time we'll see if you and me could finally be back to being the trouble that we used to be. But I don't want